for this. You can do the music of this joke. A man in France tried to rob a bank using underwear as a mask. The cops put him in jail right after a quick debriefing. It was that long. George Slaughter, I'm sure you've worked with.
Oh, yes.
There was a show George Slaughter did, which seemed very demeaning to stand-up comedy. It was called George Slaughter's Comedy Club. And so if you did a joke on dogs and another guy did a joke on dogs, he'd just say dogs and then have like 6 different comedians from 6 different clubs.
And that didn't work.
And it didn't work out. And if you happened to laugh in your act, then they would put like, Carol Leifer's joke before you, so it looked like you were laughing.
That makes sense, actually.
What's your joke? You said you had a joke?
Oh, this one I wrote. Yeah, I'm doing it. I opened with this one. I'm going to be doing it on Woody Woodbury's show.
Woody Woodbury.
Next week. I'm old enough to remember back to simpler, more innocent times when the worst thing you'd hear about the news was hijacked jetliners flying into buildings.
Oh, now, Gilbert, you're going to get into trouble again.
I spoke to Johnny. He loved it.
Is that right?
Yes. He goes, that's a funny joke, because this is 1964, so that hasn't happened yet. So it's a safe joke to do.
This is what Saget told me, Bob Saget. He said he was on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, and he did a joke.
Yeah.
Where he said, Johnny, I had a dream last night where there was Buddy Rich and Buddy Greco and Buddy... Can't think of another Buddy.
Hackett?
Yeah, I was
talking about.
He said, I had a dream. Saget talks real fast. He goes, I had a dream last night, and Buddy Rich and Buddy... it was my 3 buddies, and Buddy Rich and Buddy Greco and Buddy... Hackett. And so they go to commercial, and then he says to Johnny Carson, Johnny, that's actually a true story. I had that dream. And Johnny Carson goes, I don't give a shit. And obviously it wasn't a true story. How could it be a true story? Saget will be with us a little later, but not on television. But we're going to go eat with Saget.
That's right.
You're coming along?
Yeah. He's great. He's one of the nicest guys ever. He is.
That's a good story.
Second only to Christ is Bob Saget.
He really is genuinely one of the nicest guys ever. Whatever.
I'm trying to tell him that's not an anecdote.
That's not an anecdote. I know that.
There has to be some, coming to a point or something. Oh, you want to read a joke?
The world's second oldest man died this week at 113. Good news for the third oldest man in the world, who also got bad news this week. He's dying.
Second? We have to do math? Fuck, man.
It's not.
Let's
Let's
say this joke. This is a joke that he gave. He says he's doing it in his act, and it's killing.
This one's great.
But he closes with this, and everyone seems to relate to it.
The answer machine bit?
Yeah, you're right.
Michael Douglas claims that oral sex can lead to throat cancer, which might shed some light on why Adam Eget prefers to lick men's assholes. I'll be doing that on Woody Woodbury's show next week.
Hey, as long as it kills,
it tastes like copper.
Like cotton?
Copper. He said it tasted like pennies. That's what you told me.
Well,
but it kills. That's good.
Kidding aside, I hope you don't die of throat cancer.
He's being sincere.
Yeah, no, that was sweet.
Because I know you lick a lot of men's assholes. And I just pray.
Are you watching a slow burn?
Sincerely. I sincerely pray that the last time you lick out a guy's asshole, you don't die of throat cancer.
I appreciate that.
And I think everyone agrees with me. If I was on Oprah, the audience would start clapping. I'd say, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how I can get through this without crying, but I hope next time Adam eats out a man's shit-filled asshole, he doesn't doesn't die of throat cancer.
What about look under your seats, everyone? What's under their seats? Well, it's Adam Eget.
Look under your seat. It's Adam Egan licking your asshole out and giving himself throat cancer at the same time. He's multi-talented.
See, earlier he said you could do nothing.
Right.
Now he's saying
I could do two things. I could eat out a man's asshole and get throat cancer. And I'm a multitasker.
It's like how Sammy Davis could sing and dance and do impressions.
Right. I'm just like Sammy Davis Jr. of ass eating and
eat out a man's asshole.
So he's the Sammy Davis Jr.
of ass eating. Ass eating and
while he's got his tongue inserted in a man's asshole, he's going, Candy Man, oh, the Candy Man.
We can take a sunrise, smear it with all fucking shit. No. But do you want to read a joke?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, you want to hear Gilbert talk about you?
I'll read the joke. The national.
Last night I was licking out a man's asshole, and I noticed a cancerous tumor in my throat.
That's his impression of you. It's the highest form of flattery. They say impressions are the highest form of flattery, so listen and be flattered.
Okay.
Hey, there's Adam licking out a man's asshole. Maybe he'll help.
He's trying to fix his car.
No, it's a callback. It's a callback. That's a good segue.
He needs help. Maybe you have a jack.
Hey, Adam's licking out a man's asshole who's on first base.
He does everybody.
No, it's uncanny. It's unbelievable.
He does Frank Caliendo.
Let's hear Frank Caliendo. Let's hear some. No, I want to hear some Frank Caliendo.
Well, he does Dave Madden calling the shots as Adam is licking out a man's asshole and getting throat cancer.
Oh my God, we should not. We're all going to go to hell.
Sure.
No, but
See now, if a real impressionist did this, he'd go, and Adam licking out a man's asshole, it might go something like this.
I thought he was going to do it.
I thought he was too.
Okay.
No.
Oh my God, have you heard about this tea kettle?
No, let's hear about the tea. Oh, I actually have.
That looks a lot like Hitler.
Right.
Hey-oh!
We don't have a picture of it, but
It does. I've seen it. It does look just like Hitler,
yeah. And how do you feel about that?
Is that the joke?
Now,
Oh, the joke? Go ahead.
now you once licked out Hitler's asshole, didn't you?
Is that true?
We have, yes. There was a report on 13. That Adam used to lick out
Ranger
Hitler's
said that was verified by Snopes.
That I used to lick out the leader of the Third Reich's asshole?
His corpse.
Yes,
The corpse.
yes.
The
The
corpse.
corpse of Hitler's asshole. I can't. I'm not going to confirm or deny these allegations. I'm not going to. I don't even want to.
But
I'm not
if you
even
were
gonna,
licking out the corpse of Hitler's asshole, I think it would go a little something like this.
He combines mime
and some of the old sex tips from earlier too. He's combined. It's like a hat trick of filth.
If Adam was spitting on Hitler's dick,
yeah, that.
it might go a little something like this.
Oh my God, that's what it is. It's not in any heterosexual porn.
Don't crystal knock it till you try. Hi-oh.
That we don't in any way support anything.
I said crystal knock. You're talking about me blowing dead Hitler
I'm
for
not
2
talking about that
hours.
at all. He happened upon the fact that spitting on someone in that way in a porno is not a heterosexual thing, because neither of us have ever seen it, and you only see it. So he put that together in his
You
head.
only see it 24 hours a day. It's what's going on in your mind in a loop is spitting on a guy's dick.
I don't know if you guys heard.
Subscribe to Nom Burger King.